Hi everyone, my name is Nhi. I'm 10 years old. Nice to meet you. Today we'll learn about activities lesson 91. Now, today we'll come back to our Discovering God's Word book. Now, here and the last lesson we are learning about insect, right? And an insect is a beautiful butterfly that. And today we learn about discovering plants. And do you know plants are a very important part of God's plan for our world? Now I have a question. What plants you know in our country? Now the first one look like sunflower. More and more plants, and my favorite plant is rose. Now let's continue learning about plants. Now we're on page 94. Now, the first one, you read the hard word now. Cotton, medicine. Now, let's read together on page 91, Discovering God's Word. Now, let's read together with me. Plants are a very important part of God's plan for our world. We need plants to live. Without plants, there could be no life at all. Now, you look down the picture. You can see a sunflower, cartoons, and some vegetables, right? And vegetables. Some vegetables have flower. Now, let's on page 95. Now, let's read together. The title of this page is We Need Plants to Live. Now, let's read together. There are many things we enjoy and need, but we could not have them without plants. We need milk to grow strong. The cow eats grass, and he needs this grass to make milk. Oh, do you think that is true? And that is true. And you see, next to we read is a cow. It's grass, right? Now, let's read next. Meg has a new cotton dress. Cotton comes from plants. Do you know a cotton? A cotton is look like soft, white, or maybe in far away you can see it a little pink, and it can fly in the sky, right? And there is a girl named Meg, and he has a new cotton dress. Cotton come from plant. Okay? Now, let's read together. Peter has a coat made from wool. Wool comes from sheep. The sheep must eat plants to make wool. There is a boy named Peter, and he has a coat made from wool, and the wool made from sheep, and the sheep must eat plants to make wool. Now, we can say this: the sheep must eat plants to grow up, and have to make wool. Now, let's turn to next page. Okay, it's 96. Let's read together. We like ham. Ham come from pigs. Pigs need to eat plants. Look like this. A corn. And you see, there is a pig. And do you think a ham comes from pigs? Do you eat them anyway? Okay, now let's read next. Most food that God gave us comes from plants. Without them, we would not be very strong. When we feel sick, when we get sick, we need medicine to help us get well. And some medicine are made from plants. Do you know like mushroom? In this country, in the forest, we have a purple or orange shells, and it made from and it make medicine, and that is so much money to buy one of them. Now let's turn to the next page. Animals use plants to make homes. Do you think that our house is need plants to make homes too? And this is my bedroom, and it made from plants. So this my bed. Don't made from plants. It's not strong and healthy. Look like this. Okay, now let's read next. We use plants to make our homes too. We need plants more than they need us. Next, how many kinds of plants are there? There are hundreds of thousands of kinds of plants. And you look at next to them, there is a very big picture. And there's a very tall, big tree. Now let's next. Some are huge. Some are so tiny you can't see them. Like when in spelling we are saying the story in the heart of seed, and we see the seed grow up with a very little tiny plants, right? Now let's turn to next page, and this page is so cool. Now first you need to read the hard work. Common instead, walnuts. Now, let's see the science you know of them when we learn about them. Now, the title of this page is Parts of Plant. Now, you see the picture next to them. It's a flower. Now, you can see it. Now, you need to point at them. Okay? Now, you need to point at them, and these are leaves. Leaf is the green, and flower up there is yellow. Now, the scoring not get in there. Some plants look almost alike. Some do not, but most of the common plants have roots, stems, leaves, and flowers or cones. Roots, stems, and leaves move water from one part of the plant to another. The flower is the part of the plant that makes the seeds. Seed needs sunlight, water, or soil to grow into new plants. Some plants, like pine trees, and have cones instead of flowers. Each part is important. Now, let's read all the parts of the flower. First, flower. Second, stem. Third, leaf. Fourth, root. And all the plants need these 4 important parts to live. Now, let's turn to the next page and something to try with hands. Find a baby plant and watch it grow. Do you know that a bean is a seed? It has a baby plant inside and food to help the baby plant grow. Can you find the baby plant and watch it grow? Try to see. What you need: 5 dry lima beans, a glass of water, paper towels, fold, a clear cup or a small jar. 5. What to do? 1. Soak the beans in the water overnight. 2. Take one bean out with your fingers. Take the beans cold off. 3. Open the bean to see the 2 parts. Do you see the baby bean plant? 4. Find the parts that will be leaves and roots. The rest is food for the baby plant. 5. Put paper towels around the inside of the cup or jar. Put your beans between the towels and the cup. Put the cup in a warm place and keep a little water in the bottom. In a few days, your beans will sprout. Watch for a few more days. Which way do the stems grow? Which way do the roots grow? Note: let your seeds grow in the cup or for a while. On page 118, you will learn how to plant them. Now, homework today is page 100, 101 and 102 and 103. And you need to answer the question too. And the next lesson, I will ask you a question what you learned in this lesson. Thank you for watching and listening my activities lesson 91. Thank you and goodbye. See you soon and goodbye.